So splitting a total into parts using ratio, so using a ratio to split something up. The first thing that we'll need to do is actually write out the ratio for ourselves. And from there we can find the total number of parts inside of the ratio. So what I mean by that is if we look at our problem, Tom and Sandy worked over the weekend helping their parents. They earned a total of $216. Sandy worked 7 hours and Tom only 5 hours. So here I can write out the ratio 7 to 5, and that's Sandy to Tom. So we want to know, how should they split up the $216? So with my ratio of 7 to 5, I'm going to find my total number of parts, which is 7 plus 5, which is equal to 12 total parts. Now from there, I can take the 216 and divide it by 12 to figure out how much each part would be worth. So 216 divided by 12, and we get 18. So there's $18 for every one part. And if you notice here, Sandy got 7 parts and Tom got 5 parts. So what we can do is take Sandy and find out how much she's got by going 18 times 7, because that's $18 per part times the 7 parts of it that she's earned. So 18 times 7, and we get 126. And looking at Tom, he's only got 5 parts worth, so 18 times 5, and we get 90. And we're talking about money here, so Sandy earns 126 out of that, and Tom earns only $90 out of the 216 total that they earned. So again, write out your ratio, careful about who goes to which part, so 7 to Sandy, 5 to Tom. Find your total number of parts, divide out the total amount that they got. We see that it's 18 per part. Sandy gets 7 of them, Tom gets 5 of them. So in another example, 2 unicorns, Roxy and Foxy, have been working to help rescue some trapped fairies. The Fairy Queen pays them a total of 189 rainbow drops. If Roxy rescued 4 fairies and Foxy rescued 5, how many rainbow drops should they each get? So let's write out our ratio. What do we see here? How many did Roxy save? Roxy saves 4, and Foxy saves 5, so we have a 4 to 5 ratio. And how many total parts is that? Well, 4 plus 5 equals 9 total parts. So if we take the 189 and divide it by 9, we can figure out how much each part is worth. And in this case, 189 divided by 9 gives us 21. So each part is worth 21. And we see that Roxy gets 4 of those, so 4 times 21, and that gives us 48. Sorry, wrong way around. That gives us 84 rainbow drops. And we see that Foxy here is going to get 5 of them, so 5 times 21, and that gets us, in this case, 105 rainbow drops. So splitting up the 189 fairly between them for the amount of work that they've done, 4 parts goes to Roxy for 84, and Foxy gets 5 parts for 105, and these are rainbow drops. Just adding our units, rainbow drops of rain. So again, find your total parts, divide up the amount to be split, and then make sure each person or each animal or whatever it is gets the appropriate number of parts.